position. Alright, double jointed knee, no pins, and it looks great and works great. And then you've got a front facing pin on a rocker for the foot, standard stuff there. So overall, just a really nice Jean Grey to have on the shelf. It's definitely going to be my go-to Jean Grey for sure. Shelf Jean Grey. Hello! Today on the channel we're going to be unboxing Jean Grey. This is an XMEN 97 figure from Hasbro. It is a Marvel Legends figure. It is the final XMEN 97 figure. I'm finally getting it unboxed. I did all of Wave 1 and this is the final one of Wave 2. So finally getting all the XMEN 97 figures unboxed. I hope there's a Wave 3. I know I heard some rumors that there wasn't going to be a Wave 3 definitely this year at all in 2024. So hopefully looking forward to a Wave 3, maybe even a Wave 4 of XMEN 97 coming next year. I would love that. I love these figures. They're fantastic. Alright, with that said, let's check out the front of the box. Flipping around to the back. Alright, there's the back. Flip it to the first side. There's the side of Jean Grey's second head. And the other side kind of has her hands there. Top of her head and the extra head. Bottom is not your barcode legalese because it is just that white piece of paper. Alright, let's set it here. Pull the camera back. Get a closer look at everything, then we'll get it completely unboxed. There's your Marvel Studios XMEN 97. I will say, watched all the show. Well, didn't watch all yet. I still haven't watched the very final season finale episode, but I am looking forward to it. A lot of things that I didn't know about the X-Men in that show, and I really like it. I can't wait for the next season. I think they did a really good job with it. I would say the first few episodes I wasn't sure. I was going, I don't know. There's Jean Grey. But it got better. It got much better, and I really enjoyed it. So, looking forward to more episodes and more figures for sure. There's the bottom barcode legalese. Alright, let me set this here. I'm going to tilt down, grab my X-Acto knife, and we'll cut Jean Grey out of the box. While I'm doing that, just want to say if you're enjoying this video, if you could give it a like. If you enjoy action figure unboxings, toy hunts, figure tours, collection tours of figures, and all kind of fun stuff with action figures, if you want to subscribe to the channel, that would greatly help. Hey, with that on my shelf, and you get tons of unboxings and fun stuff in your feed. Also, a fun comment is very welcome. Alright, I should do the trick. Let's get that on, no blood. Let's get Jean Grey out of the box. There we go. Nice. I don't think that's going to stand, so I'm going to set that here while I pull this out of the way. Alright, let's go for the head first, huh? Very cool. I like all the head sculpts on these XMEN 97 figures. I think they're very cool. Very cool. Looks a lot like the cartoon, and I very much enjoy that. There's a hand. And the other hand is exactly the same, just the other side. Little splayed hand. There we go, gonna get loud. Alright, cool. Alright, so there's her ponytail that has articulation. No, does it? I mean, kind of. It looks like it just pegs in. I was thinking it was going to be on a ball joint. How about a focus? Yes, I thought it was going to be a ball joint, actually, but it looks like it just pegs in. So you can spin it, but there's no real right and left action or anything. I mean, kind of. Is it supposed to do that? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's supposed to just be made to peg in like that. And then spin it where you need to. I mean, it works, but I really thought it was going to be a ball joint already pre-installed. And you'd be able to kind of flip it this way, that way. But no big deal. It's fine. It works. It's pretty cool looking Jean Grey. I like it a lot more than the one that came out in the VHS box. Let me go grab that one real quick. I forgot to bring it over. Let me grab that one and we'll kind of do some comparisons with that one. I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the one, XMEN 97, that has the cell shading. Not XMEN 97, just XMEN with the VHS box. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like cell shading. And there was something funky about the legs. She just didn't want to stand real well. It's almost like I don't know, the legs are just really floppy here on the knee. Just kind of weird. Weird overall. And I don't really care about didn't care for the head sculpts all that much. It looked like they were reused from other figures. I don't know. These, you could tell, are completely brand new. And much better. Much better. This one did have another head, but it's in a bin somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but yeah, I don't know. It does look like, I don't know. The belt is loose here where it's in. Okay, it is loose here, but it's nice and tight on the body where it doesn't flop around like this one is just so floppy Joe. Yeah, there's some differences. I do really like the belt on this one better. Overall, I don't know, I like the aesthetic of this one a whole lot more. I think the sculpt looks better. Yeah. The legs seem to be less floppy on this one too, and there's no pins, which is nice anywhere, arms or legs. So this one just had the single joint there. This one's got the double jointed. Nice. All right, so there's your comparison. Let's get this one out of here. This will be the new shelf Jean Grey for sure. All right, let's bring it closer and do some articulation. The head, let's go ahead and just pull it off. It also took that off. All right, so you just got a ball joint down below. How about a focus, huh? Down below, and then that allows that to kind of rock around, and then the head's on that ball joint, so very good. Pop that head back in there, and put her ponytail back. Kind of popped out when I pulled the head out. I don't love that it is kind of, well, I don't know. I think it's okay. I was going to say it felt like it fell out pretty easy, but moving around, it seems like it's in there pretty decent. So I was almost thinking maybe I just blew mine in, but I think it's good enough. I think it's going to stay good enough. All right, so there's your head up. There's your head down. And then you got your side-to-side action. Very good. Let's go ahead and throw the other head on there just to see what the difference is. I know you're not going to get a whole lot of head up because of the hair. But we'll see how much. There we go. I didn't really hear it snap, but it feels like it's in. That's your head up. There's no head up. And your head down is just a little bit. And you get your side-to-side, definitely, with this head. Very cool. I'll probably leave mine with the ponytail. But this look is pretty cool, too. The shoulders. All right, so you have this super soft plastic here for her shoulder pad. I'm trying to see. It looks like it's kind of inside the peg there, so it reminds me of a Stormtrooper on Star Wars The Black Series, where they kind of peg it in on the arm, too. So it allows for the up motion, and then when you spin it, it'll actually spin around with it. So that works. The Stormtrooper arm shoulder pad thing. And there's a peg and rocker going in. There's no butterflies. There is a bicep cut, so that's good. Spin that around. And like I said, no pins on that double jointed elbow. Looks good. I like it. And then the hand isn't up and down. The other hands are also up and down, all the hands. Just looks like waist articulation. But hey, a female figure with waist articulation. See, this is the old style, where there's absolutely no, how about on camera? There's no articulation down here at all. And the last one I saw that did have it was that Black Widow that had the ab crunch. This is what I like better, it's just the ball joint. I will say, it would have been sweet. See how this has a ball joint up top? I would have loved to see a ball joint here and the ball joint here. To have that double ball joint would have been great, but this is far superior, I think, than just having this, the hula hoop. So, but I would have loved to have a hula hoop and a waist cut. That's me being picky, but yeah, it's still, this is way better than having the other way. So yeah, I like it. That works. It works for me. I like it way better than this Jean Grey. Let's get her out of here. Tired of looking at that one. Yeah, it is just a ball joint, so you're going to be able to kind of tilt back, tilt forward. And I will say I like ball joints on the waist better than a cut or an ab crunch. This is my favorite waist cut, is a ball joint. It just gives you so much more movement, and it looks really good. That belt kind of hides everything in there. Really good, really nice. I like it a lot. The legs, you've got a ball joint down in there. So there's your kick out to the side. Your kick forward. Kick back. There is a thigh cut. And it gets a little funky with this little piece from the leg here. I'll just sculpt it in. Kind of gets a little funky when it's moved. I'll probably leave mine in the 0 position. Alright, double jointed knee, no pins, and it looks great and works great. And then you've got a front facing pin on a rocker for the foot, standard stuff there. So overall, just a really nice Jean Grey to have on the shelf. It's definitely going to be my go-to Jean Grey for sure. Shelf Jean Grey. I like it a lot. Alright, let's set that here. Let's pull the camera forward. Big upgrade from the X-Men VHS figure for sure. So there is everything that comes in the box of this figure. You get an extra head and 2 extra hands. Let's go ahead and wipe those away. We'll throw some other figures for scale. I have some more X-Men 97 figures. Let's see if we can get them all in the shot here. Of course, you gotta throw Scott Summers in here, right? Let's see if we can get a better shot of him with his blast effect. There we go. And always jealous of Jean Grey, Logan. Jeannie. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get his full arm in there. I guess if I come this way with these guys. Gotta get his claws in there, right? And then Nightcrawler. If I can get Nightcrawler over here, that would be cool. I love that Nightcrawler. Just great figures in the X-Men 97 line, I'll tell you. I love them. There's only been a couple disappointments. It was the Magneto, the first one that came out. He was just really small. Not my favorite. Yeah, that's the only one I was really disappointed in of all these figures. But some are better than others, but these are some of my favorites right here. Alright, there is your Jean Grey. Stay tuned for some posing. Thanks so much for watching.